Welcome, nieces. This auntie advice is sponsored by the cautionary tale of Michael Blackson and Rada. Now, baby, if you're new, let me tell you what I do. Each week, I tell you all the things that I wish I knew in my 20s. I'm giving you the tea so you can look like me in your 30s. Okay, back to today's lesson. Now, if you've seen one of my older videos, I did one about setting boundaries and how important it is. And when it comes to relationships, that couldn't be any more important. Exhibit A, Michael Blackson and his fiance, well, ex-fiance, Rada, but we'll get to that in a second. Rada's been holding Michael Blackson down for a good, 11 years, I believe. And then what makes their relationship so interesting is that Rada allows Michael to have one side chick a month. I don't have the details on the number of side chicks he's allowed to have. Is he allowed a new one every month? This shit is so crazy. I've never heard of this shit before. I ain't got the answer, Sway. All I can say is that she must really love this man. You can tell though. I've seen her on a few shows. I've seen her on Married Boot Camp, Hip Hop Edition. Saw her on Love and Hip Hop very recently. Now, what I get is that she didn't want to accept this agreement with their relationship, but she wanted to appease her man. And she knew that he was going to most likely step out anyway, so she gave him this agreement that he could only have one a month. He shouldn't be out and about with the girl. It should be like a little secret thing that he's got going on. And Michael does a great job of this until Exhibit B, side chick. I don't know her name, but as I continue to watch Love and Hip Hop, I'm sure I will eventually learn because that shit is messy on a plate. Anyway, now this one here is pregnant. And what makes this really more traumatic is the fact that Rada is now pregnant too. And men logic, we gotta talk about men logic too, honeys. His logic at the time was that he wasn't sure if Rada was gonna give him a baby. So he wanted to have a backup plan with this one here, and they actually planned it. Unfortunately, well, for him, but kind of fortunately, Rada still ended up getting pregnant anyway, and now he's got 2 babies on the way. Amen, a pair of ghetto twins. Love to see it, now don't you? So now that you're informed, I just want this to be a cautionary tale, a lesson to you ladies. This is what happens when you go back on your morals, back on your boundaries, back on your standards. You end up with a side chick and a side baby.
Follow for more.